Yeah, here is the other side of these cliffs. So cool.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ride the Bean. Today I am waking up in the Marsuga Desert. And today the plan is to head towards the Atlas Mountains. That was kind of the reason I came here in the first place, to go to those mountains. So now I'm really excited to go riding in the mountains. So I'm headed for a place called High Atlas. I think it's one of the tallest peaks, or at least as close as I can get to that on road. And yeah, I think today is going to be an interesting day. We're going to ride through the desert for a little while and then take off through a canyon and up to the mountains. But I thought I would say goodbye to the camels this morning before I leave. Camels are cool animals, aren't they? Hi. Alright, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning now, and it's already 35 degrees or something. And so I kind of wanted to get out of the desert before it gets too hot. I have a feeling today is going to be an extremely hot day. I'm already soaking wet. I stayed at this place tonight. It was way too hot to be in the room, so I slept outside on the roof. Kind of wanted to wild camp in a way, but then, yeah, it was very windy. I didn't really want all that sand in my tent and everything. So let's just get on the road and get some wind before I melt away here.
Right, okay. Let's get going. Whoa, what a start to the day. Hey. All back on the road. Now I need to find gas. Oh. I'm glad I have good tires on now, because that helps a lot. I already feel a lot more confident in riding in sand just by the little ride I took yesterday. Back on asphalt. I understand sort of how to anticipate. Wow, this is so cool. Life here in the desert must be tough. How beautiful is this though? It's amazing. I'm really glad I came here. Thank you for the recommendation, Karim. It would have been fun to stay a few days here and actually get to explore and like properly enjoy the place. But I don't know. Being here completely alone and I don't feel that confident in riding in sand. I would love to be here and practice more of that, but I don't want to do that alone. In case something happens, I don't want to be alone, just riding around like a crazy person in the desert. So I got to experience it a little bit. I got to see it. It was beautiful, and I want to come back at some point in my life, hopefully with more experience. But I would absolutely recommend coming here because it is stunning. So now I've been to the Sahara Desert in Morocco. I'm kind of I'm starting to feel a little bit sort of claustrophobic now from the heat, because there's no way to escape it. There's no place that is cool where you can cool off. There's no cold drinks anywhere. There's no nothing. And so I'm starting to feel a little bit panicky sometimes from the heat, but there's nothing I can do about it, so I just have to get used to it. There's the gas station. I really hope it's open now. I was trying to fill yesterday, but they said they didn't have any of the fuel that I need. Huh? Huh? Full, yes.
Cash.
Cash. Thank you.
Yes.
Do you have cold drinks inside?
عندكم يعني مشروبة؟
Yeah? Let me just get something cold to drink.
Oh, it's not cold, but it's lukewarm. It's not boiling at least. What degrees is it now? Yeah, it's 35 degrees. 8 o'clock in the morning. Crazy.
Hey. Little kitty.
Full of little kittens. Don't rip off my jacket. What are you doing?
That was very nice. As I was drinking my Coke, this guy started talking to me, and I sat down and I had a chat with him. Very, very friendly guy. He's from the area. Started asking me questions about Norway and everything, so I talked about the fjords and how different it is from here, and it's sort of equally beautiful, but just in a very different way and all of that. Really, really cool guy. And then he gave me a free bottle of cold water. Fuck, that's the best gift I could ever get at this moment. Cold water in my camelback. It's incredible how much a cold drink helps when you're boiling like this. That was very, very nice. I love this, meeting people at gas stations. I've had so many interesting conversations at gas stations around the world, or Europe. For some reason, when you're on a motorcycle, people just come up and talk to you and ask you questions. And they're always very helpful. I love that. Look at this landscape. It's just insane. Like, wow. There's nothing. You see mountains in the far, far distance and sand dunes in the far distance. Wow. This is such an amazing place. My damn sun visor don't work. It's stuck. Can't get it down. Ah. Okay. Let's try this then. Helps a little bit. So now I have, well, according to the GPS, 5.5 hours to where I'm going up in the mountains. It's a long ride. Well, 5 hours in the GPS means 7+ hours in real life, 7-8 hours. So it's gonna be a long day on the bike again. And unfortunately, my pack talk didn't charge. There's something wrong with the connection, so it sort of drops out of it stops charging all the time. It's really annoying. I don't have any music. That really sucks. When I can listen to music, time just flies. Just sitting on the road, singing along in my own in my helmet. But without music, I have to sit and think all the time. And for that many hours, that's dangerous. This landscape is just So beautiful. Wow, look at this landscape. It's crazy. It's like completely flat on this side, and then there's a cliff on the other side. Yeah, here is the other side of these cliffs. So cool. It's so cool to think about that I'm driving on the seabed now. All of this was way under the sea before. I bet that if you go digging in the sides here, in the layers, you're gonna find a lot of fossils. So cool. A fellow rider, adventure rider. Cool. Also heading to Merzuga, I assume. Now we see the mountains. Amazing. Hopefully I start to climb a little bit soon. It's 36 degrees now. So interesting to see the changing landscapes. It's like I started in the desert, and then there was a little bit of cliffs and stuff like that, and then now there's like hills, and I'm getting closer to the mountains, like proper mountains. There's a little town too. I don't know how to read the signs to know what the town is called. Centre Msisi was this town called, I think. I found those things very interesting, fascinating. Look at that, there's a ruin of a city on top of the hill there. That's cool. Now I'm coming into a canyon again. This is interesting. It's like it's surrounded by desert, and in the middle of the desert you have a canyon, and there's life here. There's a forest of palm trees. I wonder how often there's actually water in this river, like running, flowing water. How often does it rain in this area? It can't be often, if ever. It kind of looks like volcanic rocks. Is this a volcanic area? That might be. I don't know. Oh, wow. Look at this view though, like it's insane. I really, really love riding around and coming across things like this, like views, places like this. This town is called Altif, something like that. I think this is a pretty interesting town. Bike shop. Busy town. Watermelon would kind of be nice now, but it's warm, so it's not really that refreshing. Oh, he's got a lot of onions. Now you start to see the proper mountains here. So now I've reached the valley, or yeah, the valley that I'm gonna follow for a while now, until I come to a town called something with O. And then I'm gonna take a right, and then I start climbing up to towards High Atlas, where the view is supposed to be spectacular. Wow, look at this. This is not too bad either, though. Oh, there's actually a river here with water in it. Oh, how nice would it be to have a swim now? Wow, what a view. This is insane. Look at like the mountains and then the green, lush forest of palm trees in the middle. And the contrast in color is interesting. There's a market. That's cool. Sell all kinds of goods. There's a lot of people selling used shoes here. Second-hand shoes. Jewelry. A lot of people selling jewelry, but I haven't really seen people wear that much. So, welcome to Wedtamstiff. Wedtamstiff is the name of this town. It's cool. It looks like a castle on top of the rock there. That building stands out compared to all the other ones, which are just grey and ugly. It's interesting to ride through these towns and then watch the goings on. This is so far from what I am used to, so it's very interesting to see how things work here. It's like an organized chaos in traffic and everything. What I don't like is how dirty everything is, though. Like, everything is full of trash and plastic and garbage everywhere. That is unnecessary, I think. Ah, cool. That's a market or something. This is actually the first off-road dirt track that I'm riding in Morocco. That's cool, finally.
For the
Huh?
for the car, the motorcycle,